Let's work through an activity-based costing example problem. So this problem says Crawford Corporation identifies 3 activities in its manufacturing process: machine setups, machining, and inspections. Estimated annual overhead costs for each activity is $200,000, $350,000, and $100,000 respectively. The cost driver for each activity and the expected annual usage are 5,000 setups, 25,000 machine hours, and 1,500 inspections. So what we need to do is we need to compute the overhead rate for each of our 3 activities. So let's set up this table first, where we list out all of the activities. So we have machine setups, machining, and inspections. Then we can fill out the estimated annual overhead for each of those activities. And then we show the cost driver and expected annual usage. So we can now use this table to help us figure out the overhead rates for each of these activities. The equation that we're going to use is our estimated annual overhead divided by our expected annual usage. So for machine setups, we would take the $200,000 that we estimated our annual overhead to be and divide it by our 5,000 setups to see that we could expect $40 of overhead per machine setup. Then for machining, we can take the $350,000 of estimated annual overhead, divide it by the 25,000 machine hours that we are expecting to use throughout this year, and we see that every single machine hour we can expect $14 of overhead. And then for inspections, we take the $100,000 that we have for our estimated annual overhead, and we divide it by the 1,500 inspections that we expect this year to get an overhead rate for our inspections of $66.67 per inspection. So you can see that each activity has its own separate overhead rate under this activity-based costing.